Okay, if you feel like an absolute zombie when your alarm clock screams you awake, you're in the right place. We're gonna solve that morning grogginess, but here's the secret. The fix isn't in your morning routine at all. It's all about what you're doing the night before. So let's get into the simple protocol that changes literally everything. So let me ask you this. Do you have a love-hate relationship with your alarm clock? Let's be real. It's mostly hate, right? That feeling of being violently ripped out of a deep sleep, it's just the worst. But what if I told you your alarm clock isn't the real villain in this story?
Here's the big idea, the whole point of this. The battle for a great morning is actually won or lost the night before, specifically around 7 p.m. See, this is the exact time when most of us, without even realizing it, start sabotaging our own biology, setting ourselves up for that miserable wake-up call.
To really get why this happens, we need to zoom in and look at two key players in your brain's daily drama. Think of them as the two chemicals that are basically running your internal clock. It really just boils down to these two chemicals. On one side, you've got cortisol. That's like your body's built-in espresso shot. It jacks you up, makes you feel alert, and it absolutely loves sunlight. Then on the other side, you've got melatonin. That's your cozy blanket hormone. It's the thing that makes you sleepy, and it loves the dark. Now, in a perfect world, these two work in perfect harmony. It's like a biological tag team. Cortisol runs the day, then tags in melatonin to run the night. But our modern life, it has this nasty habit of inviting cortisol, the awake hormone, to a raging party that should be hosted by melatonin. And that right there is where everything starts to go wrong. So how exactly are we messing this all up? Well, it pretty much boils down to three huge mistakes. What we're gonna call the 3 evening sins that completely sabotage your sleep. Let's break down the first one. Okay, evening sin number 1, and this is the big one. Staring into a fake sun right before you go to bed. And no, I'm not talking about the actual sun. I am talking about the glowing screen you are probably watching this on right now. And look, this isn't just some small, oh, that's not good for you kind of thing. Harvard Health makes it crystal clear. This habit is directly linked to some seriously scary health problems. The light from our screens is actively tricking our brains, and honestly, it's damaging our health. So here's the super simple breakdown of what's happening. Your phone, your laptop, your TV, they all blast out blue light. Your ancient cave person brain sees this blue light and thinks, oh, awesome, it must be noon. So it immediately slams the brakes on producing melatonin, that sleepy juice. And suddenly, you're scrolling through social media at 1 in the morning wondering, why am I not tired? All right, on to sin number 2, the digestive logjam. Or in other words, eating too late. That midnight snack or that big late dinner, it creates a massive biological traffic jam right when your internal highways are supposed to be clear. And this isn't just a theory. A leading expert, Dr. Sachin Panda, he confirms this. Our bodies just aren't designed to be 24-hour diners. We have a very specific window for eating, and when we decide to ignore it, we definitely pay the price. Here's a great way to picture it. Think of your body as a busy toy factory. At night, the day shift goes home, and the cleanup crew is supposed to come in to clean the floors and fix the machines. That's cellular repair. But a late meal? That's like the factory manager screaming, "Everybody back on the assembly line!" to digest the food. So that critical cleaning and repair work, it just never happens. The third and final sin is something called the trapped heat. Now, this one might surprise you, because we always think being warm and cozy helps us sleep. Biologically, though, the exact opposite is true. Your body needs to cool down. Yeah, specifically, your core body temperature has to drop by about 1 to 2 degrees to even begin deep restorative sleep. It's a non-negotiable biological trigger, so a boiling hot shower right before bed or a really intense late-night workout, that can actually prevent this cool down from happening. The easiest way to think about it is like this. Your body is a high-performance laptop. What happens when your laptop overheats? The fan goes crazy, everything slows down, it can't function right. To shut down for the night and recharge properly, it has to cool off first. Same exact thing with your body. Okay, so we've identified the problems, right? The fake sun, the digestive logjam, the trapped heat. Now for the solution. This is the simple, totally actionable protocol that can help you reclaim your mornings just by fixing your evenings. And here it is, the 7 p.m. protocol. It's just a simple timeline. At 7 p.m., screens go off, or you switch them to a warm orange light mode. By 7:30, the kitchen is closed. You're done eating for the day. At 8:30, you kill all the bright overhead lights. And by 9:30, you start to cool your bedroom down. That's it. And look, each one of these steps, is tied directly to your biology. You turn the screens off to tell your brain, hey, the sun is set. You stop eating so your repair hormones can finally take over from your digestive hormones. You dim the lights to mimic a primal, relaxing campfire vibe. And you cool the room to trigger that essential drop in body temp. Your body will literally start to crave bed. So what happens when you actually follow this protocol consistently? Well, you don't just sleep better. You fundamentally change how you wake up. You literally activate your body's own natural, built-in alarm clock. Here's where the magic happens. Because melatonin started flowing early the night before, it also finishes its job early, usually right around sunrise. As it fades out, your body releases that natural espresso shot of cortisol, but it's not a jarring spike from an alarm clock. It's a gentle, natural pulse. You simply open your eyes, and you feel awake, ready to go. Ultimately, this is about so much more than just feeling less tired. As Dr. Tononi puts it so well, sleep is the price we pay for plasticity of the brain. It's the time our brain uses to learn, to repair, to grow, and to reset. It's not optional. So it all comes down to this one simple question. You're going to pay that price one way or another. You can either pay it upfront by investing in your health with a smart evening routine, or you can pay for it with your energy, your focus, and your wellness the next day. So, are you paying the price at 7 p.m.?